trucks. I come around me, we sizing them up. Call up the gang, they lining it up. Fading it, taping it up with the cut. I had a dream, I was ready for it. Lord told me, hey Dylan, you headed for it. Know my future been break up and overpouring. Know my demons, they been trying to overthrow it.
What's up, everybody? I'm back with my Life of a Don by Don Toliver review. And so I don't have much to say here. He's a Houston native. I'm a Houston native, so I just felt like it's only right to start with somebody from the city. And honestly, I've been quite a big fan of Don Toliver for a minute now. I think the Donnie Womack project is the one that I was really listening to heavy. Honestly, it may have been. It was either Travis Scott, so I can't say because he was the other voice in there. He wasn't given an official feature on Apple Music, at least. Can't Say featuring Don Toliver. It didn't do that, but that's where I had heard his voice first. Then I think it was when Madden had that backup song on, which is by Don Toliver. And honestly, I didn't even know it was him at first. I just I went to search it one day because I was like, this is really the only song I liked, and on the Madden soundtrack. But I was like, let me go find out who it was. Found it was Don. Then I went to start listening to everything he had. But yeah, that's how Don Toliver went for me. So today we have his Life of a Don album. Let's see how many tracks it is. It has 16 tracks. I think a pretty decent, if y'all can see, pretty decent album cover. Let's get right into it. The first song is XSCAPE. Here we go.
Well, you still got it. Always asking what you doing. Tell them take you shopping. He don't do it for you. Maybe get a different option. Catch you coming out the crib and he ain't coming out of pocket. Still get sexy. Call my phone or text me. You like to keep you down. You realize that it would you say. It's all wrong, but you learned your lesson. Long time, you still get sexy.
Alrighty, that is XSCAPE. And first things first, what I think the song is about is honestly quite simple. It's not him escaping, it's this whatever woman he's making this song towards pretty much wants her to step out on her relationship or leave the dude in totality and get with him. Kind of pointed out with the where was the line? No, you just want to escape. No, you just want to break. Obviously talking about the girl, knowing he's saying he knows that she doesn't like where she's at, so she should probably go with him. He also talked about her getting her heart broken, and that she should have learned a lesson from it and left him. So that's really what the song's about. I can't argue with him. If that's how he wants to go about it, that's how he wants to go about it. But I love the beat. It started almost like a Hispanic, not mariachi, but it's some type of Hispanic instrument I heard there. I don't know what it is. If y'all know what it is, let me know. But it was that, and then the beat and the bass when that was actually thumping, that was perfect for me. I don't know. The producer, it says, is Mike Dean and Chase B, I think, were the two. And whoever was responsible for this one, I think they, my hat's off. I would take my hat off, but my hair's nappy right now. Hats off to them because I love the beat. Good song. And I just wanted to let y'all know I have heard this album, so it's not a true first listen, because I know how some of the songs are going to go through, but it was only I listened to it twice and I still couldn't put each song with, I listened straight through. I didn't know where songs ended. Don't remember half of them, so for the most part it's still kind of genuine, but not exactly what y'all thought it was going to be. So anyways, that's the first song, XSCAPE. We're going to move on to track number 2, 5 times or 5X. One of the two. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 5 times because 5X don't necessarily mean anything to me. But here we go.
Flick, yeah, 5 times in a row, I see the flick, yeah, 5 times in a row, shawty poppin' if it tips. 5 times in a row, I ain't have to ask, cause know exactly where you been counting bags up, you ain't going all that extra. 5 times in a row, where you come from, getting groupie love, let me hit you back. 5 times in a row, I see the flick, yeah. 5 times in a row, I see the flick, yeah. 5 times in a
Alrighty, that was 5 times. I was correct, it was 5 times. Yes, I did know because I listened to it before and I remembered. But we're gonna act like that didn't happen, and I took a correct guess. But I definitely did the first time I had seen I thought 5X, and I was like, I don't know what a 5X is, but we'll see. But anyways, I can tell you straight off the bat, my favorite line was in the first verse early in the song. It was like, she just left Miami and she got that booty left. And it made me laugh because I'm like, why is that the only place people go and get it done? Like, I know there's Dr. Miami out there, but I mean, he's the most popular one. Doesn't mean he's the only one that can do it. Or it doesn't even necessarily mean he's the best one who can do it. He's just... But anyways, that line was funny to me. The song, honestly, I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I love the production on it. It's just cool, and I really like the chorus. I feel like the chorus is the best part of this song. I don't know about y'all, but like the first verse was cool. Second verse was kind of like whatever to me, but the chorus hits in this. The production's really good. So, I mean, it's a cool song. Not something you're going to listen to and try to dissect like I'm attempting to do right now, trying to find a meaning to the song, but I do enjoy the song. Now looking, because I have the lyrics up right now so I can follow and make sure I'm not missing anything, but what I'm thinking it is about is really just about this girl he's seeing like strip pretty much, and all the attention she's getting. Yeah, because I mean, he speaks about, in the second verse, it's mainly about him trying to call this girl back and see where she's at, and then he says a line in here, something about moving out her blouse, I might have to tip her. So like, it's pretty much all referencing this woman and how good she's looking and stuff like that. So I mean, nothing really deep there, but it sounds cool, which is all I can really ask for. So that's track 2, 5 times. Track 3, we have Way Bigger.
Truck and the bitch came with her. Too much money, got shit to get rid of. Lay it down, let me get it in the syrup.
Alrighty, and that was Way Bigger. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is probably my least favorite song he's dropped so far. Not necessarily because it's bad, but just because to me it's nothing special. I mean, it's just typical flex talk from like, there ain't really nothing substantial here. It's not even nothing necessarily like an overall message, I guess, through a song, which you shouldn't expect from Don Toliver. I don't know, it's just cool to me. Nothing special. The beat production wasn't even all that crazy to me. Favorite line, if I had to choose one, was just because I discovered, like, the second or third time the chorus came through, I finally understood what it was, because I was half listening to the chorus. But it was eating and beating the whole night swimming. And I'm not going to explain any more than that, but it was just, that one made me laugh. It still kind of does. But yeah, don't have much to say here. Didn't make me feel any type of way. To me, when a rapper is trying to flex, you kind of have to go in, like, with the lyrics. But yeah, the first two I liked. This one is a miss for me. If you disagree, put in the comments, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm right, you're wrong. End of story. Alright, so for the next song, we have Flocky Flocky. Now, this one has a feature. It is Travis Scott. I thought I heard Travis Scott on 5 times, but apparently that was Don Toliver, and I just can't tell the difference of what he actually sounds like. Alright, this is the first time I've paused during a song. I can already tell you I'm rocking with this beat. This one, you can tell Travis, to me, it's a Cactus Jack beat. I can tell Travis had something to do with the production here. Like, this is what I expect from, not necessarily Don Toliver, but a Travis Scott. It's not like when Travis song's in a song, this is the beat he loves to hop on. I like it. Travis Scott hits on these. And Don Toliver and Travis Scott normally do well together, but we haven't heard too many words, so let's get back into it. Alrighty. That was Flocky Flocky, Travis Scott, and, well, Don Toliver featuring Travis Scott. Honestly, as much as the beat originally starts, it kind of calms down in the middle, and I really don't know what this song was about, but it was cool. I mean, Travis and Don always hit to me. I don't think it hit like I thought it would when originally I had seen the title Flocky Flocky, but it is what it is. Favorite line in here was, I took her far away to Lithuania and then put the "it's lit" ad-lib there. To me, that bar was kind of funny because it was dumb. Like, because I feel like he chose Lithuania to say the "it's lit" ad-lib. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but it's cool. I don't have too much to say about this song. This is another, to me, it's not safe. Like, I'm not saving this to listen to later. Like, if it comes on, sure, I'm not going to skip it, but I don't know. This ain't one that I'm going to, like, if I'm trying to introduce Don Toliver, I'm showing them this song, you know what I mean? This ain't it. Next song is What You Need, track number 5. Alrighty, and that was What You Need by Don Toliver. So, yes, this was a single, so most people heard this one before the album dropped, but I like the song. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily better than the first two. It's definitely better than the other two, so I'm going to say it's in the middle right now. The producer, one of my favorites, Hit Boy, is involved in this. About doing anything for the girl he wants. I'm going to use the word self-medicating, which I can't recommend, stay sober kids. But my favorite line was, honestly, it's not a line, it's kind of two. Donnie Tyler talking, are you saddy, so what? So like, and honestly, my favorite lines of Don Toliver is never what it actually, how deep it is or anything. It's just, my favorite lines tend to be what's funny. So that one, and then he follows it up with, he's tired of talking, so he's gonna go take some Xanax. I like the song, beat's nice. It's just, like, honestly, I don't know why people would consider Don Toliver just a rapper. Like, to me, it kind of is moving into slightly R&B, because he's like, the end of the lines rhyme, yeah, but he's not actually like flowing like a rap, like, you know, like real, I'm not gonna say real rapper, so he's a real rapper, but you know what I mean. Like, typically what you're hearing from rap. So I'm like, he kind of is like just almost alternative R&B for me, or almost, and really blurring that line even more so. But not so much like Tiller, which is more a singer than a rapper. He's more a rapper than a singer, if that makes sense to you. I believe that was track 5, and now track 6 will be Double Standards.
It's so hard to be human. It's so hard to just live and learn with all of your mistakes. It's double standards on all this. It's got you moving with conscious deal for what you were. That's not what I see when you in my face. That's not what I see when you at my place. But I guess they out there talking about some bitches I don't know about. I'm pressed about you. But I pull up with that rookie, I'm pressed about you. Whatever it is, I don't really need it. That right there just might hurt you.
Alrighty, that was Double Standard by Don Toliver. And first I'm going to say that is my favorite song so far. Just make sure that's clear. But I really liked his first verse to me. It's kind of the first time he actually rapped about something that was more than, like, you know, just bragging, dope, or, you know, the typical rap tropes. This is like him getting into how he really feels. Not his, I don't want to say into his feelings, because not necessarily sad. It's just like he gets into almost a reflection of himself and how he's been so far. The verse goes, I'm going to read it off for y'all. It's so hard to be human. It's so hard to just live and learn from with all your mistakes. It's double standards in all of this. It's got you moving with caution. And it's just talking about how like, I mean, how life gets harder just because once you, like, you can't just forget the mistakes you made. You kind of have to sit there and live with them and process through them. And that's not always the easiest process. And so I know that's the truth. I done had some mistakes in my life that I still be like, I don't know why I did that. I don't know what I was thinking. And you kind of be living a little differently because you're like, I don't know if I'd ever want anyone, like if anyone knew this, I don't know if they'd care about me the same. Sorry, not to get too dark on you right there, but yeah, I like that part, that verse, because it's like, it's real talk. Everyone has this moment. And then he also moves on later in that verse talking about himself, saying, look at me, I ain't so flawless, had like 20 girls in Austin. It's like 3 or 4 a week. I'm rounding up, and at least I'm honest, meaning, well, obviously you could tell what it means, but it honestly shows that he's not necessarily happy with all the accurate with all the womanizing and sleeping around he's been doing. He's like, I don't enjoy it. Well, I'm not gonna say he doesn't enjoy it, but he's like, he's not happy with himself for doing it, and he's trying to change. But well, he doesn't say that here, but over the chorus, it's no one changes overnight. There were lonely years, they were hard to fight. Fairy tales don't come overnight. So it's like, he knows he's not where he wants to be as a person, and he's willing to, like, and he knows he's putting in all this work he can to change. It's just going to take him some time, and until then, he's going to have to keep working towards it. But that's track 6, Double Standards by Don Toliver. Track 7, we got Swangin On Westheimer. Pause. Sorry, pausing early in the song. There is something in here I wanted to talk about. This little, I'm going to restart it and y'all can hear it while I'm talking. This little, like right there. It reminds me of, I don't know if anybody else thinks of it, but when I first heard it, it automatically brought me back to Chance the Rapper's coloring book. I don't know what, I think it's called Smoke Break. But, like, go back and listen to the two, and maybe I'm tripping, but that's exactly what I hear from listening to both of those. So that's what I thought about, and then I was like, wait, am I listening to Don Toliver too? And then the song changes. But anyways, that's all I wanted to point out. Let's get back into the song.
Don't leave the house, baby. You gotta spring my way, but don't leave the high, baby. I'm always shady, so don't leave the high, baby. We're going till 5 in the morning. Caught you yawning, yeah. I just can't get no easy. I know you need me. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, did I wait up for a minute? I might as well smell the shit. No outweighing my love, ain't no scaling it. She wanna take a dose of the hell this shit. We're going till 5 in the morning. Caught you yawning, yeah.
Alrighty. Track 7, Swangin On Westheimer. I'll tell you right now, when I go back, like when I was going back to this album before I did this review, when I was spoiling this review, it was this song. Because this song is perfect. That's all I have to say about it. There's nothing you can tell me that he needs to do to this song, nothing he needs to change. The beat, the production is kind of simplified. He didn't add too much on it, and he did a great job by not doing that. I don't know if y'all noticed the sample of the beat. I don't know if y'all noticed. Go back and listen to it. It is definitely Until the End of Time by Justin Timberlake. I know that because that was one of my favorite songs growing up. Justin Timberlake used to be one of my favorite artists. So I know that beat like the back of my hand. So if you didn't know it, now you know. This song here, talking about his love for that person and how he's willing to do anything for it. And he's kind of reminiscing on the road, or like not even reminiscing, but thinking about his feelings while he's on the road. There was one line in here, there's no outweighing his love, there ain't no scaling it. She want to take a dose. I'm just, like, you're supposed to assume that dose is his love. And he's saying you can't just, his love ain't something you can like portion out. It's like you take all of it. Like he said, go inhale this shit, meaning you gotta take all of it, and that's all he can give you. He can't give you his love in pieces. And like to me, it's the most vulnerable he's been in a song. And I love this song. I'm telling you, this is a song I will play at night when I'm not, like, you don't have to be in your feelings to listen to it, but it probably hit a lot more if you were. That was probably my favorite 2 lines in there. But the chorus itself hits. There was like, I guess I'm gonna ride your wave. I'll do you a favor. Meaning he's not gonna rush. He's not gonna force you in anything you don't want to be in. He said, I'm gonna do what you want to do. We gonna go at your pace, and I'll do you that favor because I care about you that much. So like this song, perfect. That's Swangin On Westheimer. I know I said a lot here, but this is my favorite song. So yeah, track 7, Swangin On Westheimer. Now we moving on to track 8, Drugs and Hella Melodies. That was track 8, Drugs and Hella Melodies. This song is something you'd listen to if you was high. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna leave it there. That's not what I'm gonna say. But like, the words don't really mean too much of nothing. Kali Uchis, the one I was talking about, that's his girlfriend. And she actually, on her chorus, she actually says something. Towards the end of it, some people only see the negative. Some people find a way to see the good in everything. She's saying there are some people that are pessimists, some people are optimists in life. But she just wants to see you, meaning see Don Toliver the way he is. Because she said, I just want to see you through the good and bad, take you as you are, and never give you back. Meaning, like, I just want to know you and everything about you and be with you. Which is great. Very romantic, which I guess she made this after she probably heard that last song written about her, because that last song hit. Like, this is why I'm saying, like, Don Toliver ain't really a rapper. Like, he makes good music, but, like, this bar right here, this bar is horrible. Let me see, like, I guess I'll put you straight to sleep, I call it bed rest. Horrible line. I literally stopped listening. I zoned out through the rest of the song because I was like, alright, if this is how you gonna rap, I would prefer just to listen to the nice psychedelic vibe going on. That's all I got for this one. That's Drugs and Hella Melodies. We're going to move on to track number 9, 2 a.m.
2 in the morning, okay. To relax at the crib, little baby. 2 in the morning, okay. To relax at the crib, little baby. Nothing under, make me wonder. Fly to London, okay. Drive me under. Make me wonder, fly to London, okay. Too tired to shut so down. Get you out your situation.
That was 2 a.m. I don't know if y'all could tell with the rocking I was doing or how much of it I'm going to leave in. I like that song a lot. And it's honestly quite the same thing as the last song in the way that the words mean absolutely nothing really in this one. Kind of all over the place. Talk about a girl he liked a little bit in there, but I mean, I don't know. Like, this song just, the beat works. Whatever, the way he's saying what he's saying works. Like, sometimes I don't be looking for all that meaning in a song, and this song is a perfect song for that because I don't. At least I didn't listen to too much of what he had to say, and I had the lyrics in front of me, and I was like, I can't even focus on reading it. That beat is crazy to me. I can't really dissect it too much because I have much to dissect, but this. Like, we know Don Toliver is great at making choruses. Like, that's okay. Like, honestly, that's all Quavo's good at. Like, regular rapping, I don't think he's worth his salt in that. But making choruses and ad-libs is what he's great at, and that is 100% okay as long as that's where you try to stay to make your art. So Don Toliver, I'm not saying he can't make verses because he's shown us that he can make good ones, but this one, the chorus is all that matters here, and it works. But that's all I got for 2 a.m. track 9. We're moving on to track 10, Get Throwed. Alright, that was Get Throwed by Don Toliver, track number 10. I don't know if I necessarily would save this one. It's cool. And I don't mean that as a negative. Like, I know some people really like the song, but it's not, for me, it's nothing special. It's cool. I don't think Mustard did that great of a job on the beat. I guess my favorite line in here would be Well, first off, he has a a little shout out to Pop Smoke, rest in peace, and the Benzo Jam and Pop Smoke. But that verse was probably my favorite. Got a Spanish chick on me like a poncho. I want a rich hoe. What a hit foe. I didn't have a good day in the sixth foe. Well, at least the only reference I can think of is Eazy-E and his what was it? It's a car, 1964. I want to say Chevy Impala. So I think that's what he's referencing there, and I doubt he even has one, but it is what it is. He wanted to throw the line in there. Don't have too much to say here, so we're going to keep it moving. I'm excited for track 11. It's called Company Part 2. So if you have heard Company Part 1, we didn't know it was Part 1, Company from Heaven or Hell, his debut project, was very well received. So hopefully Company Part 2 does Part 1 justice. Let's get into it. Alrighty, that was Company Part 2. And I will tell you, I don't know if y'all remember Company 1. I remember the point of Company 1. I can't remember the beat. And it is a story. I didn't think it would be. Not because even the times I listened to it from the previous listen, I didn't really put it together. I just kind of let it play. Because in Part 1, it's talking about how much he needs a girl's company. And this part, and how much he wants the girl for her company. And this part is kind of I don't really because he says she's so in love with me I can't condone it, meaning he doesn't agree with it. He can't stand for it. He doesn't want her to love him. It seems almost that he's kind of the word I want to use is pulling away from her and saying I've kind of outgrown you. He was grateful because she was there when he needed her, but he doesn't need her anymore, and he's kind of trying to pull away from her, and that's kind of the whole point of the song. And I like the way it sounds. Metro Boomin is the producer, and they work well together because Metro has some kind of lower tone, kind of darker beats typically, and it works well with Don Toliver here. Don Toliver's typically, I don't want to say typically, but he does well in those darker beats, and so the pairing works well here. And honestly, I like the song. Probably on the upper end, I'd say top 5. So that's track 11. Now we're going to move to OUTERSPACE track 12.
Hey, say what's up, man? It's booming, man. I'm back again. Let your friends know. Can you braid my hair like Iverson's? Oh, my baby, really top J. Snap out of beats. Some of that cash I gotta speed.
That's how you build up the song.
I gotta see the hope either way. I gotta free the folks where I lay. I gotta show the light to the weak, dodging the fake woke in LA.
That was track 12, OUTERSPACE, featuring Baby Keem. And honestly, first thing I can say after hearing this song, because I kind of forgot about this one, is I need to go back give the Melodic Blue, Baby Keem's recent album, another look. Because I didn't get all the way through it. I only heard a couple songs I wasn't really feeling it, so I moved on. But Baby Keem came to play in this one. This song is great. First off, I like the homage he played to Houston. But whatever his little introduction he did there hit. Saying this is for the 713. Houston's main, Houston's one of 3 area codes, possibly one of 4. I heard we had a fourth one coming out, but we have 713, 281, and 832. Travis Scott's referenced him in a couple songs, but he sang 713. Saying, it's kind of playing like he's calling Don Toliver, saying this is Carter, man, me and Keem, Baby Keem just touched down in Houston, guessing to make this song. And he said, come pick us up on one of those slabs. If you're not from Houston, a slab, I'll try to insert a picture in here somewhere. but it's kind of an older car. It stands for slow, loud, and banging. So, I mean, it's like I don't know if it's necessarily always a lowrider, but it's a old school car, and they always put them big rims, like the ones that look like they're supposed to damage other people's cars. Like, I don't know if you've seen what I've ever talking about, but you'll see in the picture when I put it up. But it's just Houston culture pretty much. Baby Keem came to rap in this, like, and then Don Toliver wasn't no pushover. He just didn't give him the track. He fought back with him. He didn't get outdone. He made sure he wasn't getting outdone on his own track. This song bangs. I want to say my favorite line was the start of Don Toliver's verse. He started that verse kind of hard. 10 toes down and I'm scheming and shit. Eviction notice a little bit. Get off my penis and shit. Meaning, like, you're getting rid of the girl. You don't want to see her no more. Leave him alone. I'm the type to talk about my demons and shit. Stuff he talked about. And then some of the other songs. Whichever one we was referencing. I think it was, and Double Standards. When he was talking about all the things he didn't really like about himself that he needs to change. Talking about his demons. Then Tennis Chains on, feeling like Serena and shit. Honestly, the line suck. In theory, the line sucks because tennis chain means just a gold chain, feeling like Serena and shit. Because Serena Williams plays tennis. There's your correlation. Not that tennis chains have anything to do with tennis. He said, I gotta run through the fire. I need a hoe like Mariah. Baby Keem ends the second verse with, I'm assuming he has Mariah. He's talking about Mariah Carey and her vocal range here, but I don't know if I'm reaching here. I'm really thinking he's talking about a gun, like a gun to sing, like pretty much. I don't know if y'all ever heard that reference of letting it sing or whatever. And Mariah Carey is known for her singing and her vocal range. That's what I was thinking there, but honestly, I can't confirm it. That's just that's where my head went. Baby Keem did his thing. Got to go check out his project. And Don Toliver did not get outdone on this track. Very good track. One of my favorites. It's definitely getting saved and showed to other people, if you know what I mean. Track 13, we have Smoke.
And I call up my little friend. I know she be charging these niggas. Cause that little pussy not cheap. I just went to the iPhone. Ran off from bags of shit. Next week.
I'm gonna pause this here so I don't forget to talk about it. I don't know who that flow reminds me of. No, I do. It's a Playboi Carti song. Y'all probably know what it is. I'm not a Playboi Carti fan. I'm gonna say that right now. But there's one song he has that has that exact same flow, and Don Toliver took it here, doing his thing. So far, this song is very catchy. Whoever HBN and Sofago are the features here must be up and coming artists, but this song's starting off catchy as hell. Alrighty, that was track 13, Smoke. I'm gonna have to shout out my friend Cameron here and apologize, because I told you I didn't like it like that when I first heard it, and this song is banging. The chorus is banging. HVN, I don't know who you are. I didn't care for your verse, but your chorus, you did your thing. And Don Toliver with that Ooh Baby coming through. Yeah, that's a hit. So Fago, I'm not gonna lie, you sound like a clone of, I don't know who the rapper, whatever, fill in the blank for whatever rapper you want to put in there. It's just nothing special. And honestly, HVN's verse wasn't anything crazy to me. Like, none of them really, to me, they kind of let down in their verses, but HVN at least did his thing in the chorus. So I'll give him a pass here. It's a good song. It's catchy. It's that typical flexing song that you have to have as a rapper, but it's catchy as hell. The chorus is a hit. Like, honestly, you could leave me with a 3-minute version of that chorus and I'd be fine. That's all I needed. So I'm going to say this one is a thumbs up, but it's going to be on the lower end of the thumbs up because I don't actually care for the verses in it, but I like the song overall. So that's track 13, Smoke. We're going to move on to track 14, You. Shout out to the Netflix show, You, coming out this Friday. Or it may be out when y'all see this, but yeah.
You couldn't get any better, baby. Please don't make me think of it again. Put up your finger. You talk to me, you're talking back like a reflex. I know you Around my turn, they know my name, but it don't easy.
That was track 14, You. And as much as I was referencing that Netflix show, low-key the song kind of similar. It's kind of an obsession with a girl. There was a line in here that I was like, I may not want to be promoting, but something about you ain't different. I'll make sure that you know you're mine. It almost sounds like she don't want to be, but I'm not gonna necessarily read too deep into it because Travis Scott and Don Toliver aren't necessarily all the time known for their lyrical content, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is about. The outro by Mike Dean was crazy. The little guitar, maybe electric guitar. I'm not exactly great with my instruments all the time. The outro was crazy. Low-key one of the better parts of the song. But this song makes up for the Flocky Flocky song where I think they both laid an egg to me. This one is definitely good. I like this one. It seems like Don Toliver's picking it up towards the end, which is crazy because to me he only went on like a 2-miss streak with his song 3 and 4, and then he kind of was getting back into it. Like, to me, this album is more than 50% good, and that's what makes an album a good album to me. When 50% of the songs or more are good or like would be saved. So I like it. I already went over what the song's talking about. There was a little line in here by Travis Scott. A little brown skin hurricane, a baby bring the wave. First off, that verse was a typical Travis Scott verse and flow, and I liked it because I ain't really heard him rapping that type of line for flow in a minute. Maybe that's my own fault because I haven't really been keeping up, but it works here. Basically that line is referencing that girl may be a little crazy, a little wild, a little unpredictable, like whatever you think to typically associate a hurricane with. So even possibly disastrous, but he still want her anyways. I'm not judging here, that's his choice, but yeah, we're gonna move on to the next song. I want to send a shout out to Mike Dean for that outro. Outro was crazy. Song 15, the second to last track, Crossfaded.
Put you on your own grind. Need you on my own line, staring at the sunrise. Baby, I know how to cut ties. Me and baby started enterprise. I get a little bit crossfaded, catch a fire. Sometimes you're toxic. I'm through with honesty. Now I'm jealous.
Alright, a little bouncier song, more lighter beat here. I'm gonna put this in the same category as Drugs and Hella Melodies and Get Throwed, in the aspect that like the words are come second, I guess, to the beat. Beat was cool. I liked it. I mean, it was different, so I like the switch up. I don't know if I had a favorite line in here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. Not too much. Sorry, we're getting towards the end, and I thought some of the songs would hit a little. Well, the songs did hit. This one was the only one that I'm like, It was cool. I wouldn't save this one. Like, I wouldn't skip it either if it came on, but it's cool. All right, we're moving on to the final track, track 16, Bogus. Alrighty, that is the end. That was track 16, final song of the Life of a Don project. And I like this one. I think it was a good strong ending to the song. I mean, Bogus, talking about it like fake. I don't know if I want to go so far to say fake love, but this girl ain't working for him, so he's like, I'm out. Basically what the song's over. There was one line in here, why would I waste my time if you ain't got no time for me? True. And then he follows up with Two-Tone Protect watch, referencing the time from earlier. Then he transitions that two-tone protect bar to a two-tone at your neck, meaning a two-tone gun pointing at her. Because he referenced a two-tone gun earlier in the song. I don't remember what type of gun it was, but yeah. Saying like if you don't give him respect, he gonna eat off at your head type stuff. I like it. The song good. If I'm gonna have to do, I don't have too much to say about the rest of the song besides the beat. Like, and that's kind of a consistent theme for the whole album. Like the beats were good. Like for even the songs I didn't really think the lyrics were worth anything, the beats were consistently good. So I know Don Toliver did a lot more work with the production in this album, and congrats to him because they were good. Like, I enjoyed them. I thoroughly enjoyed this album. I'm glad Don Toliver did a good job for Houston because we don't have too many. I mean, I'm saying we don't have too many. We have a few, but like a lot of them are closer to the end of their career than the beginning. So really, I feel like all we have, at least y'all may be able to call it some more that I'm forgetting, but the ones I can only think of is Don Toliver and Travis Scott. Or at least in the first 50% of their career, I would say. But yeah, that was Bogus. As for the songs that I would save in this album, alright, I'm going to go in order. Escape 5 times, What You Need, Double Standards, Swangin On Westheimer, 2 a.m.'s a maybe, Company Part 2, Outer Space, Smoke just because of that chorus. Like that chorus is crazy. And then You is a maybe. So, alright, so I have 8 for sure's and 2 maybes. So out of 16 songs, I think that's very good. Yeah, very good. Good song. Good album here. I think this was a very great album. Let me not say very great. It was a very good album. I'm going to say my heart's saying 7 for this album. 7 out of 10. Potentially 7.5. I'm going to be safe and say final answer 7.25 out of 10. I like the album a lot. So that's all I have for today's video. Appreciate y'all rocking with it so far. If y'all stayed to the end, be sure to drop me your thoughts on your favorite songs, what songs you didn't like, and what songs you think I'm totally wrong about in my opinion. As long as it's not Swangin On Westheimer, best song there. No arguments to being taken there. Just to let you know. But I would love for you all to like and subscribe down below if you like what you saw. And please give me some suggestions for other albums to review down in the chat comments. That's all I got for y'all. The Lord keep y'all till the next time I see you. Peace.